The Sam Cedar crew is trash. I've been doing a little, few jokes on them, cracking jokes, calling them out. They probably never gonna respond because they soft. But his crew is just as bad as he is. They not good. Not good at all. Let's check out a clip of them losing it because an audience member pointed out some facts to them about women's sports. Yeah, that's the Sam Cedar crew, Mr. Sneaky King. The Sneaky King, he just pop up, uninvited for real. Well, by the person he's trying to debate. It is like, hey, I'm here. Can I get some clout and attention, please? I'm Sam Cedar. I look like the guy from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. That's me. My female co-host look like the little sister from Boy Meets World. The black guy just looked mad as hell. I ain't saying that because he black. Saying that because he looked mad as hell. What's wrong with this guy, man? Yo, my man, how you just angry at breakfast? You just angry at breakfast? Why you so damn mad, bro? Like, ain't that serious? Let's check out a clip and see what they got to say. It's going to be trash.
Because the societal interest of including trans people in society trumps stupid competition. Full stop. So
out the gate, why is she that angry? I don't know. Why is she that mad? Why you that upset? Let's wind it back just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Because the societal interest of including trans people in society trumps stupid competition. Full stop. So I'm right about this. You're wrong about this. Anyway, Dr. Shock, I agree. Let's get rid of weight classes in all combat sports. Perhaps have grown man compete in Little League. Sometimes life's not fair.
Yo, that's hilarious. And then she just stopped responding. She's like, I'm just not going to engage anymore. Like a little kid. I'm right. You're wrong. I'm right. You're wrong. Sam told me when I host that I'm always right. Ain't that right? Yeah. Why do they sound the same? For reasons that I can't say on YouTube, you better follow me on Rumble. Also on Patreon. But yeah, straight trash. Straight trash, man. All right, if that's how you feel, like, oh, we just gonna let this woke stuff take over and just not even use logic. And then women's sports are gonna just have a bunch of stuff going on in there that's gonna make it really hard for females. I'm trying to be careful with my words. YouTube ain't playing with this. You feel that way? If TYT, or not TYT, they all the same. Damn, at this point, if Sam Cedar crew, TYT Jr., aka, if they really feel that way, then let's remove everything. Remove weight classes. Let's just, no one's gonna win except for men. If we remove everything, weight classes, genders, and just let everyone compete together, it's gonna be a sad time in history for everything that's not a man. Because everyone is gonna lose, bruh. Especially in the physical sports.
Slam Cedar, Emma, there's tons of evidence regarding testosterone levels in height, strength, and speed between people with XX chromosomes and XY chromosomes. Matt's citation off cases about the Olympics is pertinent, but an argument for better planning and more transparent discussions. Your argument is really bad on this, and you're out of your depth. You're correct that trans women should be able to compete in women's sports, but your argument for it is just scientifically and factually incorrect. I'm actually not bad about this. I'm 100% right on this. I don't give a shit about the scientific explanations. People, if they identify as a woman, get to compete in sports. If that's not fair in the short term for a variety of little competitions, I don't give a shit.
This person's crazy. The fan is actually agreeing with you, but saying that you're using bad arguments. There are scientific arguments that you can use to make yourself not sound like a fool, but they're so into I have to be right all the time, every time, because Sam Cedar told me so, that they just don't even want to hear it. And they just start yelling at their fans, bro. This is crazy. Yikes.
I don't give a shit about the scientific explanations. People, if they identify as a woman, get to compete in sports. If that's not fair in the short term for a variety of little competitions, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Delusional. Because the societal interest of including trans people in society trumps stupid competition. Full stop. So I'm right about this. You're wrong about this. Anyway, Dr. Shock, I agree. Let's get rid of weight classes in all combat sports. Perhaps have grown man compete in Little League. Sometimes life's not fair. Whatever. Honestly, like women's sports, it's barely an institution. It's only been around for a few decades. Like if our sources of our outlets for entertainment, for competition, for like, I don't know, however to define them. But if they're not able to accommodate trans people, then they're not worthy of existing. Like
Wow.
it's just like we're talking about movie theaters. What are we talking about here? I mean, I love sports as much as anyone, but if they cannot accommodate, including trans people, I don't give a shit about them being robust. It's just, you know.
She sounds crazy because if they were to accommodate, they would just make it its own section within sports, allowing them to compete against each other. That would be an accommodation. What you're asking for is delusion, and to make it extremely unfair, which you don't care about, for people who were born as women, right? And mind you, once again, I don't care if someone transitioned in their adulthood. My only thing with that is leave the kids out of it, and don't be delusional and start competing in sports when you've grown your whole life with the bone density of someone who is a male, an adult male bone density. It wouldn't matter what you no, let me not even go that far, man. YouTube ain't playing. Even though I'm saying facts. Man bones is different than female bones. If you're doing anything physical, you got a good chance of smoking boots, bro. I'm telling you. So this is what she's asking for is not an accommodation. Accommodation would have been, okay, you see how there's men section and then there's the woman section? Make a whole category for people who transitioned. And then since you want to really make it on some outlaw, let people who transition, period, compete. Whether you transition to woman, transition to men, let them all compete against each other. I don't think there's nothing wrong. Let them do that. But then why put them in it with mixed? It doesn't add up to me. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't even like going to like bathrooms that's for men and women. I don't feel comfortable. I'm like, hey, yo, my man, back up. A chick looking at me like, yo, what you talking about? Nah, son, too close. I'm a really private person. But yeah, nah, I think that there's solutions. It's just that a lot of people are being delusional and not actually trying to hear what's going on, right? And she don't even want to hear the science of someone who agrees with her.
Oh, I don't give a shit about them being robust. It's just, be inclusive or don't be. That's it. Or don't exist. You're a bad mom if you can't explain that there are people along a gender spectrum and it's not this binary. Like, wow. I mean, I hear this all the time. My daughter plays sports. What am I going to tell to her? It's not fair to her to compete with this kind of person. Honestly, I have a sports podcast. I love sports as much as anyone. Trans women should be able to compete without question in women's sports because there are a lot of instances where there are athletes who, there's not even evidence to show that this is the case, but just take their assertion at face value for a second that
That's
this
hilarious.
is some unfair advantage. I mean, there's an unfair advantage all the time in sports. That's actually quite, that's the nature of sports. That some people are physically or more gifted, or they have like a better mentality. We should have banned.
So then remove all gender sections and let everyone compete in the same pool. If that's really how you feel, yo, that sounds crazy. What? You should just teach them that they have to compete. Wow. Okay. That's a hard way to look at it. If you're talking about someone that's at least in the same category, then yeah, sure.
Yao Ming from basketball because he's just too tall. It's not fair for everybody else.
The children, the thing that occurred to me about that trans sports IM is they said the thing about we need to have they granted my point about this has gone too far and we're disallowing what they call biological women from going on sports, but they say we need to have a nuanced conversation or something like that, right?
Yeah.
We were having that as a society until the GOP decided to make trans people a target of their political campaigns. So that's the problem. And maybe we can get back to this, purely intramural academic debate about these things once the fascists start using them to animate their base.
That sounded crazy to me. That sounded straight crazy. It sounded delusional. It sounded like this person didn't know what the heck they was talking about. It sounded like they just like, I'm right because I'm always right because Sam Senior said that that's what happens when he's not here. I'm the one that's always right. You taught your students horribly, Sam. If this is what your crew debate like, then yeah, this explains why you gotta be sneaky. You can only debate when you surprise people. You can't do straight up, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right. You're a clown. You're a clown, Sam Freaker. Hit the like button, drop some comments, laugh at his crew. If you want to, that's your choice. I don't care. Do it in my comment section now. Do it in my comment section. Also, check me out on Patreon if you're able to. You could check out bonus, videos and early stuff before it even drops. Sign up for Patreon. If you're not able to, don't worry about it.